Let's see.
The tree rape.
Ah, yes.
Where did it go? I just had it a second
The
ago.
tree rape scene. What's the chapter in the movie? It's violated by the trees. I think.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah. In the first movie, I think it's violated by the trees.
Yeah.
I don't know what the chapter is in the remake. You
remake,
have to
probably.
look.
Slithering slug, because it's not like a tree. It is like a tree, but it's like a black oily eel section of a vine.
Yeah, it's a bunch of vines, more like brush. There's like thorn bushes and stuff you get stuck in. It's really thick brush that she was climbing through in the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember being that thick.
Yeah, it was like really thick brush and everything that she
I
was.
mean, some people have different perceptions of what thick actually is.
Yeah. Like grapevines? Jeez Louise, might as well be sequoias. Am I right? Right? What's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
It's been a few weeks, man. It's been a few weeks.
It's been a busy few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a busy month.
Really has been, yeah. I think the last show we did was in fucking September.
Yeah. And we got Halloween next week.
Yeah.
Well, by the time you guys see this, probably in 5 days, 6 days.
What's today, Saturday? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Halloween! Sorry, I had to yawn.
Jeez.
I finally had a soda again.
You have soda all the time.
I have gone a few days without.
A few days?
I'm skipping days, dude.
No, it's been a few days.
I'm going 2-3 days without a soda now. But then I open a soda, it doesn't last more than 10 minutes.
That's probably like normal for most people. So congratulations. Like to me, 2 days. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me? I'm an addict. I'm an addict now.
I'm a dick.
Yeah,
I'm addicted to you.
Yeah.
It's the lime one too. That's a good one.
It's good. It is a good one.
Yes, it is.
I got nope. Whatever I just was gonna say, it's completely gone. Completely gone.
K-pop Demon Hunter. Have you watched it?
Everybody with kids is fucking talking about that. I have no idea. No,
Netflix.
I saw a clip of it when they were watching it out there.
Oh, girlie and the wifey.
I'm kind of staunch in like what I like and like the old school shit, and like very rarely do I come across something new. Like Black Mirror was cool. It was like a throwback to
Yeah, the Twilight Zone. Yeah,
and
all
Outer
good.
Limits and stuff like. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. But boy, outside that, I'm like, garbage. What the fuck, brain rot? This K-pop Demon Hunter. I had it explained to me what it is. I'm like, okay.
Grandpa here needs to be educated. Or as the kids would call it, 6'7". That's stupid. No.
Define 6'7" for me.
So, from what I know of it, because I actually dove into it, I wanted to know what it was about. Apparently, it all stems back to a college basketball player, or he might have been in the NBA. His stats, his jersey number, his point totals, whatever they were, something had to do with the number 6'7".
His height.
His height, that too. There was a few things. It wasn't just one thing. There was like 2 or 3 things that had to do with 6'7".
It was his height that was referenced in a song, and I can't remember off the top of my head the artist who did it, but keep going.
But, people have looked into it because they're like, it went as far as, this 6'7" is like the number 23. Remember that movie with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
23 everywhere. He's
Yeah.
like, he scored 67 points in a game. He's 6'7". His number was 67. Now he was the 67th pick for this. It's like, oh no, 67. Well, it stemmed from this one basketball player, and it was there was a couple of different things that it was referenced to that it got brought into a song. And then now all the kids nowadays, 6'7". It's gotten so bad, dude. I straight up, I kid you not, I saw in public this. They're doing gang signs. Whatever happened to Bloods and Crips? I don't know the Crips. I'm sorry. No offense. Respect to both parties. But, sorry. I just did 69. 6'7".
That's better. That was us back 25 years ago. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but 69 is better.
Fast forward through all that. Now it doesn't actually have a meaning.
No.
You want to know? I didn't look into it because I didn't fucking care, Grandpa. Like, I just don't fucking care. Oh, 6'7", and now I get this. I'm like, fucking retarded.
Okay, juggling balls, 6 or 7 nuts.
That's one quick way to shut down anything stupid like that. Is after while it's being done or after it's like, that's dumb. As simple as that ends the whole thing. So
I don't know. A lot of people were calling it dumb, and it just got bigger and bigger.
well, I mean, on a one-on-one, like.
Yeah.
But so after all that, just by chance, one day while I was getting ready for work, I was making a coffee, and there was a video. It says deep dive on 6'7".
Oh God.
And I'm like, okay. So it was 15 fucking minutes long, which short for normal things I listen to, but for something of that nature, I'm like, this might as well be Ben-Hur. So I press play, and I start listening to it. And not only does he break down where it came from, the basketball player, the song lyrics, and like what it like derived from 6'7". It was like your typical slang meaning is like a greeting and like, yeah, like things are good. And then it just kind of devolved into meaning nothing. Like 6'7". It's like, oh, my armpit itches. Who is 6'7"? You know.
Oh, my balls itch.
Yeah, 6'7". Sorry about that thing I gave you from the other night. 6'7". You know, it doesn't mean anything anymore. But this guy broke down like the language in the song and breaking down what the lyrics of the entire song leading up to 6'7" and after 6'7" broke down cultural what's the phrase I'm looking for? Like where the rapper was from, what kind of environment he was raised in, what he was talking about in his lyrics that he wrote, the 6'7", what he meant by 6'7" in it, and it could mean like I don't know if it was a hit or something like that in regards to. See, I can't even remember the fucking lyrics now because this is like 2 weeks ago I heard this. Anyway, I don't even want to fucking talk about 6'7", but I listened to this like 15-minute fucking like breakdown of 6'7". It's like, wow, I learned a whole bunch of shit about something I didn't fucking care about.
That's 15 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
That is a rare thing that happens to me, but that is exactly what I thought after I listened to it. It's like, wow, this is fucking stupid. But then I'm also, this isn't the grandpa part of me, I'm also very aware of like, we had our own fucking retarded shit all the time back in the... I remember making up terms. I remember when me and Matt Death made up Bucci. Like, we fucking said that all the time. Everyone was like, the fuck are you talking about? It was like... I guess they call them lesbians or something like that. You know, butch haircut and...
Butchie. I thought you were saying bougie. I'm like...
No, not bougie. Bucci.
Boo-chi or boot-chi?
No, Bucci.
Like B-O-O space
like,
C-H-I.
Yeah.
Boo-chi.
I guess.
Okay. Well, because there's B-O-O-T. It sounded like you were adding a T in there. Like a little...
Bourgeois.
Boudoir.
What a fucking weird conversation.
I want a bidet.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't know how to use them.
Well, you just press the button and it cleans out your asshole with a jet stream of water. Or you could just get a hot tub.
So here's my problem with that.
And you can spread your cheeks against one of the fucking things. Oh my God. What the fuck's wrong with you? No wonder why we haven't done this in 3 weeks. Happy Halloween, you fuckers. Just in case you're wondering, yes, there are serious topics we're going to talk about and some fucking weird stuff, but...
No. All you think about is all those TikToks. The girl sliding out a pole.
The dancing one, whatever it was, like...
I fucking love those. Those are the greatest ever. Oh, God. Just the smells that poor Nutcracker had. Dude. The fuck were we talking about?
I don't even remember. Oh, God, I am a grandpa, huh?
Oh, Bucci. So what, that was just a fucking lesbian?
Yeah. Oh. It was just like, oh, I can't even remember her name. It was a teacher.
Was it Mrs. Lickopus?
Could have been.
Or it could have been Mrs. Suxaclit.
Jokes on deck.
Yeah, but she's not a lesbian.
I know.
She's got... all over K-pop Demon Hunter. This is all over.
This all stems from K-pop Demon Hunter.
It wasn't a bad movie.
Oh, it's a movie. I thought it was like a show.
No, it's a movie. It's like Red Panda, except Disney's. So Red Panda.
I saw some of the cartoon characters in it. I had, like I said, I got a general idea of what it is. Like, oh, there's like these people. They write songs and they fight off demons, and then the demons made their own band, and they're like, and as it's being explained to me, like my head went.
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
This is coming from someone who loves MST3K, and
MST3K is funny though.
It is. It's fucking awesome. But just take it for what it's worth.
My cultural palette is a little bit more spread out than his is.
If you like K-pop Demon Hunter and anime, like if you like that kind of thing, whatever, do your own thing. We all have our things.
I like it all.
Oh, everybody knows. They can just look at your search history.
Even that scares me once in a while. What am I searching?
What did I do?
Oh,
what is that? What is that?
Now I'm on another watch list.
Let's talk about me. Talk about memes. Like, what is that one meme? It's like, what the fuck did they do to us? What did they do to us?
No.
What the fuck is this place?
I like when the coworker says something or does something and everything goes to shit, and there's the monkey. Oh no!
Oh no!
I love that one.
What the fuck is going on here? Speaking of monkey, Bigfoot.
Oh, what's it? Oh shit! In the American flag.
Yeah, can't
That's
get more fucking America than that. I was gonna get
Scuzzlebutt.
Great Scuzzlebutt. I was gonna get just a regular cap, but it was tinfoil hat looking.
Oh,
just
God.
the material, not the material, but like the
design, the pattern.
But then I saw one. I think it was the same company or one of those cheap like companies like this, same kind of like denim-ish design, but it says "This is my tinfoil hat" or tinfoil hat. There's a couple different ones. I'm like, oh, I should get that. And then I saw this. I'm like, well, never mind.
Fuck those losers.
Anyway, it was a fine intro, I guess.
I think I already said welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, you did.
How you doing there, fella?
It's drooling. It's so weird that...
I forget to swallow. Don't worry. I never forget. Gil swallows.
When I hear something kind of wonky?
Of course. When don't I?
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't want to smack it.
So, yeah, we're good.
Jesus Christ.
Nude beaches. No. News on the NBA gambling and sports rigging indictments. October 23rd, 2025, from CNN Sports. Keep it from CNN. So, a sprawling FBI probe into mafia-linked gambling and sports rigging schemes led to the arrest this morning of the Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups. Sounds like a fake name, but anyway, according to the federal law enforcement officials,
Chauncey.
The NBA both says
That's both, a Pokemon.
The NBA says both men have been placed on leave. The investigation involved two major operations. One centered on the use of insider information to place bets on various NBA games, and another revolving around the underground poker games where high-tech cheating technology was used to steal millions from victims, U.S. Attorney Joseph Nacella Jr. Said. Among the defendants of the dual operations are members of four major American crime families, as well as the current and former NBA players and coaches, the New York City Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch said. It's funny that this comes out, and what was it, the last year and a half, we were talking about the NFL.
The last 2 years.
Yeah, and like that, it was starting to gain some traction, and then it went quiet. Probably because of the offseason of the NFL. No one's going to talk about the NFL, but it went quiet. And then this pops up, and to me, it's like everyone in the NFL is like,
nothing to see here. Move along.
But like, I see this, I'm like, so now you're going to tell me that sports are rigged? You don't say. Today's sports rigging and gambling indictments, which include the rest of active NBA player and head coach, mark the latest in a slate of professional athletes and coaches facing gambling investigations. Since the Supreme Court declared bans on sports gambling unconstitutional in 2018, at least 23 professional players or coaches have been suspended or permanently banned from their leagues or sports for sports betting violations. Jeez. And then it has a list of them. In the NFL, most of them in the NFL.
Why am I not surprised?
MLB.
Oh, please. You're going to tell me.
PGA? The fuck? MLS? There's one person in soccer. Nothing happened in 2020, though. I wonder why.
You're going to tell me that the MLB is rigged. There's no way. All those umpires' calls are perfectly legitimate. Strikes that are way the fuck out of the batter box.
Yeah, some of them.
That's all legit. The baseball player, the batter, should have moved. It's his fault. Yeah. It would have been a strike if he had been standing where he was
the strike zone moved, the ball moved, the strike zone followed it. You should have followed the strike zone. Not my fault you didn't.
So, yeah, no, MLB's not rigged.
What sport do you think would be the hardest to rig?
Rugby.
Why so? I think actually the best person to answer that or to speak on that would be her because she played rugby in college. I don't know all the rules to rugby. Do you?
I don't know all the rules to rugby, but when you've got a sport that literally promotes fingering people in their buttholes.
Have you ever watched lingerie MMA?
No, I mean like straight up like bloody fingers kind of. So they don't, you can't see everything that happens in those.
The real death match.
You can't see everything that happens when they do that
Nick
whole
Gage, they got
those
shit
piles
on
and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's like 8 or 10 guys, dead ass. While they're under, they will straight up jam. And I'm talking like they don't stop till they feel mush.
So you're telling me
that sport would be the hardest to rig because you've got to literally get people to agree. Like, okay, I'll give it up, but I don't want to.
You're telling me that that rugby is a front. They're not really playing
For sodomy.
They're not playing a game. They're playing for real. I see. You think that's rigged then? No, it would be rigged. You want to know why? Because everybody else thinks they're actually fucking playing a game, and it's all rigged. It's like, no, we know what we're doing.
No, because it's like, all right, asshole, you guys are gonna fucking win. Well, guess what? I don't like the fact that you guys are gonna win this fucking match. Bam! Guy, by the time he's done with the 18th quarter of however many fucking sports, or however many rings there or rounds there are in that game, but he's got to get like 37 stitches in his rectum. Yeah, we won.
Yeah,
it was scheduled, but it was worth it.
After a while, they all just have like, you know how wrestlers have cauliflower ear?
Yeah.
Don't you think they get like cauliflower buttholes?
No, why do you think you never see the same player more than 2-3 years into the game?
That's true.
Well, maybe they prolapsed another rectum.
Wait a minute.
Get me another pig sleeve.
I'm on the hub and like, you look familiar.
No, all seriousness.
Wow, it was 2018. That's where you were.
All seriousness, what would be the hardest sport? I don't know. What's your opinion?
Hardest one to rig. I think combat sports would be out. I think that would be one of the easiest ones to rig.
Oh,
at least for the fighter taking a fall. I think that would be an easy one to rig. Even if the other guy didn't know and you go out hard, as long as you don't knock him out, and then like in the
let
third...
him land that lucky shot and you're out.
Not even a shot. I mean, in MMA, you could put yourself in a position to tap. Boxing, maybe a little trickier, unless you just purposely don't throw a whole bunch, Tyson, and then lose by points. You can do that.
I'm sorry. I almost didn't hear you there. Could you speak into my ear?
I think combat sports would be easy to throw.
Yes, combat sports, I agree with you, would be the easiest to rig.
NFL seems it's all in coaches and refs. Take Super Bowl? What the hell Super Bowl? Just a few years ago with Patriots, and the last one Brady was in with the Patriots, I believe.
Yeah.
With Seattle. And Seattle was like on the 2-yard line, 1-yard line. All they had to do was give it to Marshawn Lynch to run it up the middle, and they went for a drop back, just a dump pass, and he threw a pick. Either the worst fucking call in the history of Super Bowls, or maybe not. Maybe Vegas called and said, "Hey, fucker." Could be either. Who knows?
Yeah, dude, I don't really know.
But hardest. You know what would be the hardest to actually? What would be the hardest to rig? And I can almost guarantee. Let me check this up first. Say what you're going to say.
I got to find out the exact definition, the name of it. Hold on.
Okay. Well, talk amongst yourselves for just a split second here. Is there? Let's see. Yes or no? Okay, so there is. I think okay. So in DraftKings and FanDuel,
got it.
Oh, they don't offer. Okay, you can, but they don't. All right, what do you got?
Skeleton sledding.
Skeleton sledding.
So the Olympic sport where the person literally lays down, belly on the sled, helmet first, feet behind, go. That's it. You run, you jump, you pass that start line, the timer goes off, whoever gets to the bottom first wins.
Do they treat the what I want to say blades, but skis, whatever it is, on the bottom of the sled? Could you maybe rough it up and go and cost yourself what? Because that would be fractions of seconds would actually cost you there.
You could, I guess.
I mean,
make your blades more abrasive so it would slow you down. So I guess it could be rigged. But in the same
I think that would be a hard one to rig, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, but in the same breath, you're talking about gravity, you're talking about milliseconds. Hundreds of hundreds of that.
Guy just takes an ice pick out. Hey, what? No, I'm not doing anything.
My foot's dragging. Plus, you got. I mean, it's definitely a sport to watch.
I was gonna say pro wrestling, and I had to look up.
Collegiate?
No, pro wrestling, professional wrestling, WWE,
Is the
AEW.
hardest sport to rig.
Yeah, because it's already predetermined. It's already scripted, and a lot of wrestling fans can call exactly what's going to happen. So then, if something happens and they switch, and you say, "Hey, you're cheating," cards subject to change. I mean, that was a title of a documentary, because in wrestling, you call audibles all the time backstage in gorilla position when they're writing the script, when they're doing whatever. So how in the hell do you throw something like that when you could just easily say, "Hey, let me rephrase. How do you throw it and then catch it?" So that's why I had to look up.
Plus, you get to watch this.
Can you bet on it? And then I look up and said, yes, you can. It's kind of a niche thing, but you can.
I mean, for God's sakes, dude. Hold on.
But yeah, so the NBA is investigating.
Gotta try it out. So watch. I mean, this is what you get to watch.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Nice butt. Look.
That's why he's watching it.
Hell yeah. Look at those hips. Those hips are like, make
Probably-
me. I can give you babies.
Oh my God, she's going to kill you.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, look, this is it. You get going. You get on.
What if it gets
And then
away?
you pass a reader or something.
So someone's reading, and then you
No,
slam
right
into it?
there. There's like
Right.
a laser guide that clocks you as you go through. Oh! I mean, she almost lost her life, but her butt looks nice. I'm just saying. She's also the one, this chick right here. Watch.
Well, we know what Charlie does in his free time when he
I watch
watches
the Olympics.
sledding.
Fuck off.
I'm watching the Olympics.
Hell yeah, I'm a culture.
Charlie, did you watch anything else in the Olympics? But there's other sports?
Yeah. Now watch. Is this the one? No. She actually splits her fucking pants. It's funny. Cause whoop. That's funny. Fuck you. It's funny because you can see her. You can hear her. They're mic'd. You can hear her. Oh my goodness. It's like, what the fuck are you, 90? Okay, Ma. Golden Girls extra.
Golden Girls.
I love those
That's awesome.
Shower girls. I mean, Golden Girls.
So, anyway, sports betting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think skeleton sledding would be the hardest to rig. I'm dead ass.
It might be. It might be definitely one of them up there anyway.
Because it's literally like ice, sled, gravity. The less I think that's what makes the sport harder to rig. The less components, the harder to interfere.
Yeah, like team sports, like even MLB. Oh, my pitch was off. Like stuff like that. There's so many working
Soccer.
parts.
Cricket, badminton, volleyball, you name it. Anything that has more than like 2 or 3 factors.
Now, I guess curling would.
The
that wouldn't-
sweeper.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be the. No, I would say just the like, chucking the little fucking coaster pog slammer thing.
Dear God, someone just gave away our age. Pog slammers.
Gave away our age. 170 some episodes in. It's like, oh man, now they know how old we are.
Yeah, he had to ruin it for us. We were able to hide it so long.
Did you go
So,
to the No Kings riot?
there was a No Kings riot?
No. Did you go to the No Kings protest?
There was a protest?
Yeah, last Saturday. There's a week ago from today.
Where was it? In Albany City?
Oh, everywhere. There was one down street again. Remember in summertime?
Why the fuck do I miss these? How?
I wrote-
Can somebody fucking send me a message?
I drove by it twice. You know what I noticed?
This is the guy who won't fucking say anything driving by. I'm the one who probably have my dick flapping out the window. King me!
I noticed a few...
It's Checkers.
I know. It smells like Bigfoot's dick. I noticed a couple... I noticed a few different things when I drove by. I had my daughter in the car, so I had to drive by. I went to Tractor Supply, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. They're down here. So once again, I had to explain to my daughter. I was like, she's like, what are they doing? I'm like, well. So I put it as little information and as generic as I possibly could. They're fucking retarded now. And whatever. So I was coming back, and they're all out there. There's probably a good 80, maybe, of them. Like, mostly along...
There's that many people in this town?
Mostly along MBT lawn there, and a couple across the street, like on the corners. Not the Christmas tree shop, because that's Christian holiday. And stay away from that. Because, you know, left.
It's the devil.
The left, anyway. So they're all standing around there doing their thing, and I'm coming back through town to make a left, come back up the hill. Going through town, pickup truck honks their horn. They're like, yeah. And I just look over, and the guy's like this. It goes... And then there was, as I was walking, I saw that, and I was like, I started to laugh, and I go up to where they are, and I come up to the light, and my windows are cracked, and someone's walking by, and there's a sign that says something about, like, the Constitution. The guy goes, you don't even know what that is. I was like, wow, if they, you know, read some of the things they're talking about, I'm like, you have no actual stance on anything. Like, you don't even know what the fuck you're, like, chanting. Like, you have no... I guarantee you, if they ask them what Intifada is, none of them are going to fucking know. Here's something I noticed, though. And I'm like... and I kind of noticed it in the last one. The first one, whatever it was. But this one... Boy, there was an awful lot of fucking boomers in that crowd. Like... 90% of them, and this is without exaggeration, I would say 80 to 90% of them are boomers. I'm like, and...
Like 70 to 80-year-olds. 80 to 90.
It could be like 60. It could be late.
Oh, yeah.
Like in their 60s. They're like flower children. You know? Like they're trying to latch on to something they're protesting, whatever it was, 60 years ago. 50 years ago. Like 68, 69. But there was a lot of fucking boomers in that crowd. And I'm like, I'm like, all right, so the first protest, I was like, it wasn't a fluke. Because like that one, I'm like, maybe there's just a bunch of old people and no one else knew about it. But this is the second protest. And by now, they kind of know what they're doing and when they're going to gather and everything. And more people are aware of it. And I go through town, I'm like, I think there's more fucking boomers here this time. It's like, why is it all just... I don't know if it is flower children, you know, but that's all I got for that one. It's like, this is like just... And then the other thing I noticed, and I've heard this before, and I didn't want to, it's like, I pretty much stay to myself. But on social media, local social media, a lot of people had the same sentiment or noticed the same thing as I don't fucking know any of these people. Like, I went through a few times. Now, granted, I drove by twice. Like, I went down and back twice. I'd go to the store, then I went back out for, I think it went to the grocery store, doesn't matter, but I went back a few times, and each time I was looking, I'm like, I don't fucking know any of these people, like, at all. And people were going out and be like, "Oh, they got paid like $200 or something to be there." I'm like, no, I don't think that's a thing. I think they're just organized from other places, and they're just going to other towns to maybe like kickstart, like some kind of protest.
See if they can get it pipping.
Yeah,
popping.
because if you go here, I guarantee you, most of the people that live in the area are centrist or Republican.
Well, that's the thing.
And they're like, they're not going to go. There'd be like 3 fucking people there.
I was going to say, you know, in a town where you've lived your entire life, start to finish school, raising a family, have a career, all of that, you're going to sit there and tell me that there's actually that many people we aren't aware of who they might be or their affiliation with this town.
Right.
No, we're not that. No.
No.
Half of them are probably from fucking another city, a blue city that's local, somewhat wherever.
There was probably some local ones here. But
Yeah, maybe a few.
I didn't see any. Doesn't mean they weren't there, but I just didn't see any. But I saw that. I thought that was interesting, like that. Just my observation. So then, of course, I get back. I'm like, well, let's kind of look what's going on around. So on social media, they're like, look at the thousands of people here, like in Albany and Rochester or wherever, and I'm looking at all the same. But in every video I saw, in every picture I saw, it's the same thing. It's like all boomers, not just in New York, but across the fucking nation. It's like all boomers.
I don't understand.
Where are all the young people for these movements that they're like, this is...
Because the young people aren't fucking stupid.
No.
The young people are like, wait a minute, maybe I should learn as much as I possibly can before I jump to a conclusion.
Because most of the videos you see in, like, just simple questions. Like what I said. What is this protest for? And the first thing they always say is, like, fascism... racism, like bigotry, like due process in regards to the illegal or the criminal aliens. Like, well, they're just snatching people up and deporting them without due process. I'm like, and then their next is, you can't just take anybody just because they're from another country. It's like, then you clearly are blatantly misrepresenting what is actually going on. That's disingenuous, and you know it is. Or they don't know, and they're just
clueless.
Yeah, they're clueless, and they're just jumping in because, oh my God, this reminds me of the fucking 60s. And they're just running in.
But, you know...
I'm willing to bet that I don't know what the percentage either way would be, but I'm willing to bet there's a group in there that they see something, they say, hey, we're fighting like a fascist dictatorship, and Trump is trying to deport all these illegals. Well, not even illegal. They won't say that. They're trying to deport minorities. You can't do that. It's like the 60s all over again. And there they go marching in. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then here's the thing they do really well too, is they have chants. All sorts of chants. It's like music. You start hearing like a chant for something. It's like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but I'll say it. And they just fall in line. And they get chanting all their stuff, and they don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
That's when you get the whole thing with, like, here's a good one. This is actually, I think this is in Chicago. There's a chant going on. It's like, we're not free until Palestine is free. I was like, so you're in chains right now? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But
is there any gays in the crowd? Because they should be murdered.
Yeah, you're not getting...
You're not free unless Palestine's free, so let's act like Palestine.
And that's another one that we've said multiple times before. Is like, this is just... there's no actual stance on anything. It's just kind of float one thing to the other because they want to free Palestine. They're all about that. But then they have LGBTQ community and the same thing. It's like, you do understand that these two things, oil and water, and they will not mix.
Well, here's something I want to throw in before I forget, like, about the boomers. Why? You're talking about a generation that saw what blind obedience could result in. You're going to sit there and tell me that you feel it's okay to still do that, knowing, especially we're in a time and place as a country, as a.
But they don't know that. That's the thing. Is what I'm saying is.
But they've lived through it. They should know blindly following will get you in trouble.
They do, but here's the thing. Bleeding Heart Liberal, right? That's the moniker of what that is. So boomers, assuming it's like a bunch of the hippies from back in the 60s, their whole thing was...
Sorry, Jason.
Like against segregation and equal rights and all things like that. So when a movement comes along, regardless of what the actual like behind the scenes is, all they see and all most people see who aren't privy to it is... oh, they're trying to stop minorities from being snatched up and deported. Why are you beating the table?
Because it's stuck.
So that's what they see. Right in there. Come on, be a man.
Oh, it's burning. It won't go away. I go. It won't go away. Stop.
He's okay.
Oh, God, it's still there.
He's okay.
Okay, it's gone.
And that's what happens when you try to bring factual information to extreme lefties. Oh, it's still there. It's burning.
It won't stop. No, but that's what I'm saying. They've seen what happened.
Right.
So, yes, they see these things happening. They see these rhetoric-based headlines, I guess you could call them, where it's Trump deports minorities. We gotta get in there and stop it. Wait a minute. The last time we did that, people were getting hosed down in the street, shot in the head, got sent to jail for draft dodging, whatever the case may be. Let me find out what's going on so this doesn't happen again. Like these boomers who saw it firsthand are the ones who are blindly following again.
Mm-hmm.
And history is doomed to repeat itself. Thanks, you fucking generation. At least the dumb ones. The smart ones, you're good.
To that, here's the thing, too, is as a general overview in the 60s, it was all like peace, love, you know.
Harmony.
Right.
Free love, man.
Right.
Just ask Jenny how that worked out.
In this day and age, how do news or media, let's say, how does legacy media frame their headlines and the news that they put out? What do they look for?
They look for what's popping.
What's popping? Yes, I'm not talking about subject matter. I'm talking about how they put it out there. Like what do they look for?
I guess
this isn't like really a quiz or anything.
I guess. Well, no. If I had to guess, if I had to put my opinion, they try to put the headline out there to appeal to the interest of the subject.
Well, yeah, that's any news.
Well, no, like CNN will be Trump deports minorities. Fox will be Trump finally cracking down on deporting illegal immigrants, criminal migrants. Same thing happening, but one's telling you, hey, look, we're doing what we promised. We're going to make this country great again. We're going to get rid of the people that don't belong here.
They frame it as a positive.
Yeah, and then the other one is like,
frames it as a negative.
He's getting rid of minorities whether they're here legally or not.
Why?
Because they want people to hate Trump.
Bingo, right there. Now you just said it. Not to hate Trump, doesn't matter who it is.
Just hate the right.
The one side will do that. The other one will it's all, yeah, I really love it, because they go for an emotional response.
Yes.
Right?
Sorry.
That's what news does. That's what social media does. It doesn't even have to be news. It's just social media. This day and age, it's not about critical thinking and factual anything. It's about what headline can I put out to generate the most clicks, because it's an emotional, just quick hit, a dopamine hit, whether it's good, bad, whatever, angry, happy. You don't really see happy. Most of it's going to be angry, because that's what's going to get people fucking riled up, and then going back to figure out what's going on more. That's what they do, is this emotional thing. Now, if you aim that toward the boomer generation, who already did this whole thing with like an emotional, like, oh, we need love, get out of Nam and this and that, they're going to think, oh shit, this is just a continuation of what I was already doing. What? Dictator? They're pushing us like they did in Nam and trying to push us to do all the government's trying to push us to do all this shit. They're immediately just going to go anti-government, and then socialist, communism, whatever fucking ism they want to do.
Jism.
That's yeah. Like,
autism.
That's the little tad bit of tism. that's just a little.
I wonder if too much jism could cause tism.
So maybe
I'm in trouble.
or Tylenol.
Chew those like Pez.
So yeah, I just had like the No Kings thing. It's like, oh, nobody actually knows why we're there. But then I found this video. I was like, this is fun.
Is this local?
No, these aren't local. I can't. What the hell is a ninja? He's a big tubby ninja.
I want to be
the
ninja.
Okay, the video's unavailable. It's a good thing I saved it.
I want to chop on down to Chinatown.
Hey guys, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to be ninja soon.
You saved the video to your phone?
I did.
You are my hero.
I got into doing this a lot because they always get rid of them.
Human rights, what do you think about them?
We're in favor of them.
For everybody?
Yes.
How about the unborn?
There you go. Claire's gone. Sorry.
Do you support human rights?
Yes, of course.
For everybody?
Yes, of course.
Even people in the womb?
Well, it all depends on if they're actually a baby or not.
Science says they are.
Well, it depends on what science you're talking about.
96% of all biologists, according to the NIH. Thoughts on human rights?
I'm all for them.
Yeah, me too.
Especially now, right?
Yeah. For everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the unborn?
An unborn what?
Unborn in the womb.
No.
Yeah, no rights for them. Thoughts on human rights?
That's what we're here for.
For everybody, right?
Yes.
Including the unborn?
No.
Everyone
Yeah.
has autonomy to not be killed, I think.
Freedom means choice. You have no argument. You have. Stop taking rights away. Get out of here.
Yeah, like when I come across videos now, I immediately download them because I'm like, there's so many times I've like gone back to look at something before we've recorded, videos unavailable. This is like a long time ago. I'm like, all right, I know I'm not doing this anymore. So I do put the link up to just quick bring it up, but
Yeah.
so during all the protests and everything, it was interesting that some things that happened during it that kind of opened the door and let the rest of the world view what exactly the progressive left, how they conduct themselves. And I thought it was interesting. So I was like, well, I got a few different things to kind of show it. So as Lucy Martinez here, let's see if this one's still available. Exhibit A. Let's see if this one comes up maybe.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Oh, it's Jim Brewer.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't know the stupid music, but
Jesus Christ.
so apparently, the school from what's it, Nathan Hill Elementary. The school released. No, I think they suspended her for it. But the fact that she's there, just you know, like what the fuck?
The imitation the mockery she makes
Yeah.
of a very sad event. Very tragic event.
Yeah. So there was that. And then I got another one. This is in Chicago. Actually, I think both of these were in Chicago.
You gotta grab a gun. We gotta turn around the guns on this fascist system. These ICE agents gotta get shot and wiped out. This thing, the state machinery, that's a full display right there, has to get wiped out. You gotta grab a gun.
Like that is calling for violence. Like that is straight out calling for violence. And what's fucking crazy is nothing will be done.
No.
Nothing will be done. It's wild because a year ago even, if it was the other way around, holy
Up
shit.
until the election, they were bringing up the insurrection.
Yeah.
Trump was calling for violence. He proved there was no call to arms.
No.
It was joined for a peaceful march.
But then even like since you brought up January 6th, even people that I can't remember who it was. Remember we talked about it before, the person that wasn't even there who posted on X or something about their support for it, and then they got called in and arrested.
Oh, yeah.
And they had nothing to do with the entire. They weren't even there. Like, yeah, what? And then here, you have someone actively calling for. There's no
Shoot 'em.
innuendo or anything.
No,
just
it's he's
blatant
like, you got to get a
violence.
gun to take down these people.
And nothing. I guarantee nothing will be done.
He might get suspended for his job for a couple weeks.
He might get a promotion. It's fucking crazy to me. Yeah,
And
it's a call for violence. I can't even. And then I have another exhibit here.
exhibit number C.
Yeah, exhibit number C.
Letter 3.
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
One of the real problems with the Bible
It's a fucking kid. Like, that's fucking wild. Hey, that's just
Who the fuck brings their kids here?
okay.
Don't start that shit right now, man. Don't start that shit right now.
Preserve citation. The executive order is now in place.
Get off my land! Get off my land! These are my lands! Get off my land! I told you, get off my land! These are my lands! Get off my land!
Like the whole.
wary of you just because you
It's fucking wild. Like, and it's just okay. Like, no accountability. Like, and they talk about. They'll talk about Christians indoctrinating their own kids, right? And be like, oh, they're indoctrinating. It's like, oh, fuck. So I'm like,
But
okay,
there you
so
are
they
in the middle
raise.
of a protest having a kid stab a Trump doll.
Yeah. Well, they'll say, like, well, they're indoctrinating. Okay, they're indoctrinating the kid to, if they're right, to lead a good life and then go to heaven. And if they're wrong, to just lead a good life. Oh, boy. And then they have this kid here stabbing a fucking Trump doll and beating on him. Like, what? Again, I'm like, are we in the same reality here? Like, are we just... Is this some kind of weird, bizarro world that...
Oh, I fell into the multiverse.
Yeah, I fell into Disney shitty multiverse too. Like, not even a good one.
The Wiz did it. They're the only successful. The gays knew it. Deadpool and Wolverine.
So speaking of just Deadpool, no, not really. No, speaking of just people like the prog left having no fucking idea what they're doing. Or at least, I don't want to say clueless, but hypocritical. We'll just go with that. So, Democratic Senate nominee. Have you heard anything about this? He's got a skull and crossbones tattoo on his chest.
Jolly Rogers.
Okay. What kind of skull and crossbones, though?
Depends. There's a few different types.
There's
but
many different types.
I know the most generic being the skull and bones, supposed to be signifying a pirate.
Right. So.
Let me see the picture of it.
Hold on. I'll just read the article. But Democrats silent on progressive candidate's Nazi-style tattoo after knocking Hegseth for a Christian symbol. All right. Prominent Democrats who were highly critical of Secretary of War Pete Hegseth's tattoo from Crusade symbolism are now keeping silent on a progressive Senate candidate who had a Nazi-style symbol tattooed on his chest. Now, if you go through this, there's going to be like the wording of that is like, now hold on. Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat of Massachusetts, and Senator Tammy Duckworth of the 3rd District criticized Hegseth for his tattoos, one of which is a Jerusalem cross and another a Latin phrase, Deus Vult, or God wills it, both of which are associated with the Crusades and ancient Christian symbolism. Following their comments, Hegseth from Fox News Digital against Hegseth, Fox News Digital reached out to Warren and Duckworth for comment on the ongoing controversy of Maine Senate Democrat candidate Graham Planter having a Totenkopf, Nazi's death's head symbol tattooed on his chest. Warren was previously expressed enthusiasm for Planner's candidacy, telling Politico, "I'm excited to see new people enter the race for the Senate, particularly those who have a strong voice they're willing to use on behalf of the people who often are often ignored in the U.S. Senate." During Fox News Digital asked whether Warren and Duckworth condemn Plattner because of the tattoo and whether they believed he should drop out of the race. Neither immediately responded to Fox News Digital request to comment. During Hegseth's confirmation hearings, Warren sent him an extensive letter in which, among other issues, she expressed concern about his Das Vault tattoo, or Deuce Vault. Quote, "You were also removed from President Biden's inauguration because of concerns that you were an inside threat after reports of your Deuce Vault tattoo was a Christian expression associated with right-wing extremism," Warren wrote. "We cannot have a defense secretary whose fellow service members feel concerned enough about to report as a potential inside threat. Democrats have continued to give Hegseth a hard time over the tattoos. During a hearing in June, Duckworth accused Hegseth of blowing through money like my fellow candidates and I did in our first Liberty after basic camp. Luckily, I didn't end up with a questionable tattoo." So, Plattner, a Maine veteran and progressive endorsed by the likes of Senator Bernie Sanders, has garnered widespread criticism over a skull and crossbones tattooed on his chest that strongly resembles the Totenkopf symbol used by Hitler's SS forces. After the controversy erupted, Plattner said he got the tattoo in 2007 during a night of drinking while on leave in Croatia in a Marine Corps and claimed he did not know the historical association at the time. He has also covered the image with another tattoo of dogs. Here's the fucking thing, though. So, in 2007, one, he's a military buff. Like, there's been a lot of extensive things on this guy. The guy's a military buff. So I'm like, now, hold the fuck on. 2007. Maybe he didn't know back then. Fine. That's 18 fucking years you had to get rid of it, to fucking cover it. But you can still identify what it is. So it's like, oh, he's got dogs around it. Okay. You can still fucking get rid of it. So telling me, especially if you're going to be in the public eye and everything you're doing, running for Senate, you don't think anybody's going to notice it? And especially in this day and age when, boy, you are under a microscope for any kind of scrutiny. Yeah. And you're running as a Democrat, which they're going to look at it, presumably, and say, no. Here's the fuckery. They're defending it.
Let me see the pictures, please.
There is a picture of him like dancing around with it. Oh, God. There it is.
Can't.
It's probably.
What's the name? What's his name?
Graham Plattner.
Graham Plattner. Racist. Recast. Okay, racist.
Here's the funny part of how people found it is the video. There was a video of him like in his briefs singing like "Wrecking Ball" as it's like brother's wedding or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then, then someone saw it and they're like, now hold on a minute. Tattoo. After the controversy erupted, Plattner said he got the tattoo in 7 hours. Okay, another tattoo of dust. In a video posted on Instagram Wednesday afternoon, Plattner elaborated that the design was chosen from a flash tattoo while Oops. Nope. Okay. Design was chosen from a flash tattoo wall while carousing through fellow Marines in Split, Croatia. We thought it looked cool. So he claims. He claimed he had lived a life dedicated to anti-fascism, anti-racism, and anti-Nazism, and was appalled to learn it resembled a hate symbol. Now we all, like I said, people get tattoos and they regret later. Fine. But that was 18 years ago. There's been plenty of time since then to get it removed.
Yeah.
I am not overly impressed by a squad of media running around saying, "What do you think about the tattoo on Graham Platter's chest?" This is the Sanders. And between you and me, there might be one or two more important issues. And it's funny because, was it Crystal Ball from was it Crystal and Seagar podcast? I think it was her that made a comment saying, I'd rather support the person that happens to have a Nazi symbol tattooed on them than the actual person who supports Nazism, referring to Trump. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What? This is like once again, I'm like, where are we here?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And it's such a cheesy cover-up, too. It's garbage. It really is.
So, yeah, I just went through and, like, with the historical meaning of it, the Prussian military, 18th century symbols, 1730s, Prussian cavalry, German military in the 19th and early 20th century for World War
yeah, I was just reading that part.
One, yeah. Nazi and neo-Nazi hate associated the Totenkopf with Nazi atrocities, made a hate symbol. The SS and concentration camps and Nazis adopted this specific version, or a specific version of the Totenkopf for Hitler's elite Stützenstaffel of the SS. It was a primary symbol of the SS. Oh my God, Totenkopfverband, or Death's Head units.
Ooh, I've had that at Denny's.
Which were responsible for guarding the administrating Nazi concentration camps and extermination camps.
Oh, it must have been a different pancake stack.
Yeah, they had 6.
I thought the grill tasted a little ashy.
The 3rd SS Panzer Division, a large number of guards from the SS, whatever, later formed the core of a 3rd SS Panzer Division. The Totenkopf are a Waffen SS division, notorious for committing war crimes, symbolism of fear and brutality, and post-World War II usage. Since the end of the war, neo-Nazis and white supremacists have continued to use the Totenkopf to glorify the SS and represent their hateful ideology. There's no fucking way he didn't know what it said, but it looked cool, whatever. It's not the fucking Jolly Roger. Clearly you saw the tattoo.
No, I know. The jackass is the Jolly Roger symbol. It's the skull below. It's the skull above the crossbones,
Yeah.
not overlapping.
Right. Like, everyone knows the Jolly Roger, whether you know what it's called the Jolly Roger or not. Everyone's seen
Just
it.
the jackass symbol.
The pirate. Any fucking pirate flag.
Yeah, the pirate flag.
Your cliche clip art pirate flag. That's the Jolly Roger.
Pirate, skull, and crossbones.
What's wild is that, like, again...
See, right there, even that one is a easily distinguishable difference between that and the racist one.
Yeah, that looks like...
Because, so this is the majority of what they're supposed to look like. Not
Right.
the flag, not the patch, but
Yeah. I got you.
just the crossbones under, like, below. Like, if here's the skull, here's the crossbones. The racist one is one on top of it, is the skull over the bones. Yeah, right there.
That's
Yeah,
the one he's...
yeah, and this is the most general.
There is a clear difference.
Then you've got this. Where is it? Right there,
Right.
which is still a much different version than that.
Yeah. Again, that's more like a clip art thing or something, but... But they said, yeah, they fucking Pete Hegseth's Christian tattoos, they call it a fucking dog whistle. Oh, there's a dog whistle for them. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck is this? A fucking foghorn then? Like, a dog whistle? Are you kidding me? Fuck you. And they got a Nazi fucking SS tattoo of the Panzer Division. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm like, get the
That's
fuck
why
outta
I've
here.
always wanted to get just that one. Not that, but obviously not the word, but the skull with the crutches. I've always
Yeah,
loved the jackass symbol.
Come on.
Right there.
Dog whistle. Fuck you.
Always wanted that. Always wanted that tattoo.
You have it. You could do it to yourself.
I know. I just don't want to. I don't want to hurt myself. I'm a sensitive soul
Yeah, we're not in our 20s anymore.
with a slutty hole. What?
Well, a glory hole.
What are you talking about? Not in our 20s.
Yeah, we're not. We're not as hard as we used to be, Charlie.
Oh, I'm hard. Wait. Yes.
I don't know how to answer that.
I sometimes am not as.
Those things happen sometimes when people our age.
What are you talking about? I still got a boner every time I gotta pee.
I think I just put him on the spot.
Well, no, I got told. Wait, you still get boners when you have to pee really bad? Yes. What are you, fucking 16? Apparently. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah, he watches skeleton sledding or whatever the fuck. Look at this.
She got a nice butt. No, but seriously, I've actually been told, what are you, a fucking teenager? I haven't got a hard on when I got a piss for like 10 years. Well, you're about to die then. Shut up.
Oh, man. You ever hear of Extortion Con? I mean, Extortion Com with an M?
No.
No? So,
We'll do this last topic.
how do you do? It's a network, all right? Extortion.com is an online network. Sometimes dark web, deep web. Extortion.com networks operate recruit and grooming groups targeted vulnerable minors, including those who are LGBTQ+. The minority backgrounds are struggling with mental health issues. They often establish trust with romantic connections with the victims first. They operate by this is more of a public service announcement because this is kind of growing, like the Roblox thing. This is a growing thing.
Oh,
that
yeah,
keeps
the
going.
grooming community.
Well, that's Roblox is like in the whole thing, right? Manipulation. After gaining trust, the perpetrators coerce victims into sharing self-harm, sexually explicit content or videos of animal cruelty. Extortion and escalation. Using the compromising materials, the criminals blackmail the victim for money or for more explicit material. Even if a victim complies, the threats are often will escalate, leading to further demands. Victim to perpetrator pipeline. Some victims, after being manipulated, become perpetrators themselves. Criminal activities within the COM. Members of the COM engage in a wide range of illegal activities, including sextortion of minors, production or distribution of child sex abuse material, swatting, making false reports, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah, get people arrested.
Violent crimes, cyber crimes like DDoS attacks, SIM swapping, and ransomware. And then they have like victims of online extortion often feel isolated and embarrassed, but it's important to remember that help is available.
Public service announcement.
One thing is it says do not pay. Paying the extortionist only encourages them and often leads to more demands. It says report the crime, contact your local FBI office and call 1-800-CALL-FBI. You can also report incidents to the internal crime complaint center, the IC3. It says seek help if someone you know is a victim, talk to a trusted adult, and so on and so forth.
So the number for the FBI is 1-800-CALL-FBI.
Yeah, CALL-FBI. That was more of a public service, like, what the fuck? Well, they kind of went through the whole thing.
Fucking, what is it, 5?
I don't know. I didn't even...
What's the old letters? Hold on, I got this. Call FBI.
2233.
Nope. 2255
55.
324.
Okay.
That
Or a
number
dash?
again. 1-800.
What's the dash?
Hold on. No, you don't take the dash.
It's just 3 numbers?
No, it's 4, it's 7.
No, I mean the last one is just 3 numbers. Strange.
No, it's CAL-LFBI.
Yeah, but the last thing is just set 3 numbers.
Yeah, okay, but the 10 digits are still there.
Yes, I understand. What do
So-
they have?
If you write it out, okay. If you write it, so if you call it, hold on.
because they got no, yeah, but even so,
look, 800. Look, that's
they flipped them. I mean, they flipped the 10 digits. That's all.
Yeah. So
okay.
that's.
I mean, the way it's written, the way it's written is
so dumb people are.
I'm a fucking idiot. But this is going to be the last thing right here. Yeah. So just public service announcement. This is from a few weeks ago. I'm like, what the flying fuck? So apparently in the UK, they made it okay for a brief minute, just not that long ago, like a month, that first cousin marriage is okay.
I'm moving to the UK.
But
my cousin's in trouble.
The NHS removes controversial report on benefits of first cousin marriage after fierce public backlash in the UK. So at least there's some people in the UK be like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" But I guess the reason we
support it, but don't advertise it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, everyone knows. It's one of those things where you support it, or you pass it. It's fine for everybody. Then someone comes over, like an American, and be like, "You guys do first cousins?" Like, I've never even heard of that. That's crazy. Where are you for TikTok? I gotta get rid of that. So, the United Kingdom's National Health Service has come under fire for potentially prioritizing cultural sensitivity over significant health concerns after it published a report last week questioning a major issue of public debate. Should first cousin marriages be banned? I don't know how this is a fucking debate. Debate over the issue heightened earlier this year after the Prime Minister of the UK, Keir Starmer, said he would not ban the practice outright despite known risks to future generations, as children born from first cousins have an increased risk of diseases like sickle cell disease and cystic fibrosis.
Wait, what? No. Sickle cell? It's only a black person's disease.
Can't they marry their first cousin?
Yes, but...
Okay, so if two black people, assuming, right, their first cousins...
But if two white first cousins get married and punch out a kid, there's no way they're going to get sickle cell anemia.
But they could probably get cystic fibrosis.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean everything, every disease is like... like herpes, right? You just hold one side, and then you can't get it. Isn't that how it works? That's what
Set
Dane
them on
Cook
fire
said.
before you bang them.
Oh, that's what Dane Cook said. Just put a book or something in front.
Or my idea, set them on fire before you bang them.
Starmer, along with the members of the Labour government, have argued that education should be prioritized instead of overreacting government mandates. Now we're all just getting crazy here. Oh, first cousins.
How about you understand why we did what we did before you get mad about what we did?
The article, which was postponed or posted to the NHS's
oh, God, first cousins, really?
Website. Oh, should the UK government ban first cousin marriage? The article had been removed Monday morning. The Fox News Digital could not gain a direct access to the report, nor did the NHS immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request. According to the UK-based media outlets, the article caused some uproar after it suggested there was certain benefits
like what? Keeping the blood pure?
To first cousin marriages, including stronger extended family support systems and economic advantages. So by that, you should bang your grandmother too. The NHS reported...
So you would be your own grandfather. No, wait. You would be the grandfather to your own...
Fucking weird.
Uncle.
Uncle Grandpa.
And wouldn't that be... But if your brother, if you're
It's gotta be
this is fucking confusing. Hold on. So if you impregnated your own grandmother and had a grandson,
oh, God.
and your father was the grandmother's child,
Your father would be your son's uncle.
you would technically be
Once
the father to your own uncle. And
That's right. You're on the right path.
that would make you to your father
His nephew. No, wait. Your son would be your father. Your father's nephew.
brother.
He would be his nephew and his brother because it's from you and.
It also be his grandson. I'm done. Bye, fuckers.
Oh my god.
I don't even know. So, you know, no, seriously, I gotta get a pen and paper and write this out.
Okay.
Seriously, I need something to. This is my brain is hurting. This is a good one to leave on a high note.
Here you go. I'll finish. You can take the Halloween one because it's fucked up and scary.
So this is the grandma.
The NHS reported, also noted, interfamily marriages have long been the subject of scientific discussion due to the increased risk of inherited diseases, and that first cousin marriages have been legal in the UK since the 1500s. Of course they were. When King Henry VIII married Catherine Howard, his ex-wife's cousin. First cousin marriages are also not federally banned in the U.S., where the practice is still permitted in 20 states. Of course it is. Hey, take a guess which one of those states. The article also noted that there are risks of genetic disorders related to other external factors like alcohol use during pregnancy and smoking. The age of the parents can also impact certain disorders. Okay. None of these factors are banned in the UK. Genetic counseling, awareness-raising initiatives, and public health campaigns are all important tools to help families make informed decisions without stigmatizing certain communities and cultural traditions. The article added, according to the Telegraph, the article first posted last week drew rebuke from conservative Tories like Member of Parliament Richard Holden, who accused the Labour government headed by Starmer of, quote, taking the knee to damaging oppressive cultural practices. Where is, I want to see if it says why this, like, actually was brought up. Bonus ban tend to conservative Tories and Labour officials argue. Okay. Proponents of the ban in the UK tend to be conservative Tories, while Labour officials have argued the ban insensitively targets certain cultures like British Pakistanis, where in-family marriages are more common. I think it's actually...
Oh my God.
I think it was actually the reason this came up. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is fucking like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, okay. So, right after Shehbaz Sharif, current Prime Minister of Pakistan, he visited the UK in September. And then right after this, the UK came out and said, hey, it's okay to marry your first cousin, right? And then there was all the backlash. So one can assume that the reason they said this is to kind of extend a hand, basically, to Pakistan. Be like, hey, it's okay if you do this. But in the wake of him visiting, create a fucking uproar, and all the people in the UK was like, are you out of your fucking mind? Did you figure it out? He's writing furiously, like it's a fucking book report.
So we're just going to pretend Adam and Ann are his mom and dad and mom for
Right.
David.
Okay.
David is the son. So David is the son of We're gonna go alphabetical. So it's a little easier. Brian is the son of Adam and Ann.
Right.
Brian and Kathy, or Kathy, yeah, with a C, have David.
Dylan.
There you go.
Okay.
So,
Do you remember? Did you put like who's the mom, who's the dad?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Grandma, mom.
Working on it.
Grandma, mom. Uncle, grandma.
So then this would be the
Holy
dad to
jeez.
David,
Right.
Brian and Kathy, mom, David. So now Adam would be the G-Pa of David. And Ann would be the G-Ma for David. So David would be the son for Brian and Kathy, and the G-son of Adam and Ann. So now, if David and Ann, now David is the grandson of Ann, and Ann is the grandmother of David, have a kid. We're going to call him Edward. That would explain why he sparkled in the movie.
Is this kid of a killer?
Ed Gein, Edward Cullen. Holy shit. So technically,
As if you could beat me.
as if you could outrun me. So the lion fell in love with the lamb. So then Edward, now grandson of Anne, grandmother of David, have a baby. This child is technically the brother
Fucked up. He's already fucked up for life.
of Brian. He's the brother of Brian.
Right.
Half brother of Brian. He's also David's half uncle. To David.
So his dad is also his half uncle.
His
What? His nephew.
son.
It would be his half nephew.
So that he would become half nephew of Edward.
Does
And
he
Edward-
have glittery skin too?
Edward would then become the brother-in-law.
A fucking piece of the
Kathy.
Smithsonian after he
Holy
dies.
fucking shit. I can't go. I'm confused. My head hurts. I'm done. I can't. Bye, fuckers.
Holy shit. This is a science project.
No, because, hold on. It's...
Just got, what is it? What family? The Whitakers or whatever the hell it is? What fucking inbred family from, that's like, they had a TV show and everything about it, remember? It's like the most inbred family in the States. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah,
One
they had
didn't
like
speak.
there are a couple of them. Are like,
One of them made sounds or something.
yeah. Bye.